Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Today, we are dealing with the topic cell organelles. Every cell has a membrane around it to keep its content separate from external environment. Large and complex cells include cells from multicellular organisms need a lot of chemical activities to support their complicated structure and functions. To keep these activities of different kinds separate from each other, these cells use membrane-bound little structure within themselves. This is one of the features of eukaryotic cells that distinguish them from prokaryotic cells. Some of these organelles are visible only with an electron microscope. We have talked about the nucleus in our previous section. Some important examples of cell organelles which we will discuss now are endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, and vacuoles. These are important because they carry out some very crucial functions in cells. Now let us see first, that is endoplasmic reticulum, which is denoted by the symbol ER. The endoplasmic reticulum ER is a large network of membrane bounded tubes and sheets. It looks like a long tubules or rounded or oblong bag. The ER membrane is similar in structure to the plasma membrane. There are two types of ER, rough endoplasmic reticulum, which is denoted by RER, and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which is denoted by SER. RER looks rough under the microscope because it has a particles called ribosomes attached to its surface. The ribosomes, which are present in the active cells, are the sites of proteins manufactured. The manufactured proteins are then sent to the various cells when it is needed using the ER. The SER helps in the manufacture of fats, molecules or lipids, important of the cell functions. Some of these proteins and lipids helps in building the cell membrane. The process is known as membrane biogenesis. Some other proteins and lipids functions as enzymes and hormones, although the ER varies greatly in the appearance in different cells. It is always form a network system. Here you can see the picture of animal cell. Thus one function of the ER is to serve a channel for the transport of materials between the various regions of the cytoplasm or between the cytoplasm to the nucleus. The ER also function as a cytoplasmic framework, providing a surface for some of the biochemical activities of the cell. In the liver cell of the group of animals called vertebrates, SER plays a crucial role in detoxifying many poisons and drugs. Here you can see the picture of a plant cell. Next is the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus, first described by Camillo Golgi, consists of system of membrane-bounded vessels around approximately parallel to each other in stacks called cisterns. These membranes often have the connection with the membrane of ER and therefore constitute another portion of the complex cellular membrane system. The material synthesized near the ER is the packaged and dispatched of various targets inside and outside of the cells through the Golgi apparatus. Its functions include the storage, modification and packaging of the products in vessels. In some cases, complex sugars may be made from single sugars in the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is also involved in the formation of lysosomes. Next is lysosomes. Lysosomes are the kinds of waste disposal systems of the cells. Lysosomes helps to keep the cells clean by digesting the foreign materials as well as the worn out cells organelles. Foreign materials entering the cells such as bacteria or food as well as the old organelles end up in the lysosomes, which breaks them into a small pieces. Lysosomes are able to do this because they contain powerful digestive enzymes capable of breaking down all the organic materials. During the disturbance in cellular metabolism, for example, when the cell gets damaged, lysosomes may burst and the enzyme digested their own cells. Therefore, lysosomes are also known as suicide bags of the cell. Structurally, lysosomes are the membrane-bounded sacs filled with digestive enzymes. These enzymes are made by RER. Next is mitochondria. Mitochondria are known as the powerhouse of the cell. The energy required for various chemical activities needed for the life is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP. Molecules. The ATP is known as energy currency of the cell. The body uses energy stored in ATP for carrying new chemicals compound and for mechanical work. Mitochondria have two membranes covering instead of just one. The outer membrane is very porous while the inner membrane is deeply folded. These folded creates a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. Mitochondria are strange organelles in the sense that they have their own DNA and ribosomes. Therefore, mitochondria are able to make some of their own proteins. Next, plastids. Plastids are present only in plant cells. There are two types of plastids: chromoplast, colored plastids, and leucoplast, which is white or colorless plastids. Plastids contains the pigment chlorophyll are known as chloroplast. Chloroplasts are important for the photosynthesis of plants. Chloroplasts also contain various yellow or orange pigments in addition to chlorophyll. Leucoplasts are primary organelles in which materials such as starch, oils, protein granules are stored. The internal organization of the plastids consists of numerous membrane layers embedded in the material called the stroma. Plastids are similar to mitochondria in external structure. Like the mitochondria, plastids also have their own DNA and ribosomes. Next, vacuoles. Vacuoles are the storage sacs for solids or liquid contents. Vacuoles are small in size in animal cell, while plant cells have very large vacuoles. The central vacuoles of some plant cells may occupy 50 to 90% of the cell volume. In plant cells, vacuoles are fully of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. Many substances of importance in life of the plant cell are stored in vacuoles. This includes amino acids, sugars, various organic acids, and some proteins. In single-celled organisms like amoeba, in food, vacuole contains the food items that the amoeba has consumed. In some cell organelles, especially vacuoles, also plays a very important role in expelling excess water and some waste from the cells. Each cell thus requires its structures and ability to function because of these organization of its membrane and organelles in specific ways. The cell thus has a basic structural organization. This helps the cells to perform functions like respiration, obtaining nutrition, and cleaning of waste material or forming new proteins. Thus, the cell is the fundamental structural unit of living organism. It is also the basic functional unit of life. Thank you and have a nice day.